Big news from Washington. President Donald Trump and Elon Musk are leading an aggressive plan to shrink the federal government. Over 9,500 federal workers have already been let go. This is part of a major shift to cut back government bureaucracy, which they believe is too large and too costly. This move affects key departments like Interior, Energy, Veteran Affairs, and Health and Human Services. The layoffs started on Friday and are already causing alarm. Union, state officials and workers are now questioning the legality of this massive change. Many people are worried about the long-term consequences. So what is Trump's goal? To reduce the size of the federal government. He's aiming to curb the $36 trillion debt and the $1.8 trillion deficit. Most of the people laid off are probationary workers, those who have been employed for less than a year. These workers have fewer protections, making it easier to cut jobs. This is also part of a larger plan that has already seen 75,000 workers accept buyouts. Trump and Musk's initiative is about trimming down the workforce, and it's adding up to nearly 3% of the total federal civilian workforce. They want to make the government more efficient, but critics say they are not considering the real-world impact. Elon Musk's role in downsizing effort is raising eyebrows. His plan, called the Department of Government Efficiency or DOGE, is designed to reduce civil service protections. Legal experts and union leaders are fighting back. Musk and Trump are also freezing foreign aid, cutting budgets and targeting specific agencies. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and USAID are also on the chopping block. And it's just not one department facing cuts. Nearly half of the probationary workers at the CDC and NIH are out of a job. The US Forest Service is laying off 3,400 employees, while the National Park Service is letting go of 1,000. The IRS is also preparing for cuts as tax season approaches. The layoffs have led to legal challenges. Unions are suing, arguing that Musk's buyout plan is violating labor rights. Just last Friday, a judge in New York extended a temporary restraining order against the Treasury Department, halting Musk's access to certain government systems. Meanwhile, the Department of Energy has laid off between 1,200 and 2,000 employees, including 325 from the National Nuclear Security Administration. This layoff sparked security concerns, especially regarding the nation's nuclear arsenal. Some of these cuts have since been reversed. As more layoffs loom, the future is uncertain for thousands of federal workers. While Trump argues that downsizing is necessary for the country's fiscal health, critics worry about the impact on essential services and workers' livelihoods. So the battle to shrink the government is far from over. Will this lead to a leaner, more efficient system, or is it just too risky? Stay tuned as the story continues to develop.